always bright.
It's a sunshiny day.
Sunshiny day.
Burnout studio.
It is. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, welcome to the W-K Burnouts studio. I'm Christina.
And I'm Dustin.
Alan, behind the scenes.
Executive producer. So I throw that in there.
For good measure.
Yeah, that's why he's not on. He's too busy doing many other important things that keep turning on the cameras.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Lights and stuff.
Yeah.
He's got so many buttons and remotes back there. Anyhow, thanks, Alan.
Yes. Well,
episode 51, and we finally say, hey, thanks for doing all this stuff back there.
I know he has it on video somewhere of how we've expressed our thankfulness to Alan.
Mm-hmm. He's not mic'd right now. So I can't hear the comments. But anyhow.
Yeah, it was great.
Yes.
So,
what are we going to talk about today?
Dustin.
Yes.
We are going to talk about what are the My GM rewards.
My GM rewards.
Yes.
We hear about it a little bit.
Yes.
But there's quite a bit to that.
Yeah, and so many people aren't familiar with the My GM rewards.
Yeah.
Which
it could be, I mean, it's not like a problem, but it is a problem if you like to, have free money, free stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the rewards programs that every business has, right?
Yes, correct.
It's evolved over the years.
It has.
I mean, I can remember the little keychain things we had to carry around.
Mm-hmm.
And that was for the supermarket. That was for some gas stations, for the car dealership. And when we had the little keychain things,
we sure did.
This is all evolved, right?
Yes. Now you don't have to carry the keychains, and you don't have to even say, hey, can you make sure you load that on my rewards, rewards account?
Yeah.
It automatically, when you come in for service, when you buy a vehicle, if you are already enrolled, it connects to your email address.
Okay. So,
yes,
I was thinking about this, and like my GM rewards story is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd never purchased a new vehicle before, but of course I've had a lot of service work done over, almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
And it's always been under the same email address. So I go in, I have the credit card. I haven't used the credit card forever. My wife doesn't let me, which is good. But I didn't think I was getting any kind of like big points return on my stuff.
Because you weren't using a credit card.
Because I wasn't using a credit card to pay for it. That's wrong, guys. I had tons of points, tons.
Yes.
Like they build up and they're just there.
Yes.
And I was able to use a massive number of points just because I finally was like, hey, I'm going to go, one of those days, I'm going to perfect my profiles on my online accounts, right? So I'm like, I got a rewards thing. Let's get the email, right? Let's log in.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm sitting on tens and tens of thousands of points. Yeah. And that kind of made Christmas. That was floor liners for everybody. That was, all sorts of cool accessories that I could buy.
Yep. And the good thing is there's a couple things that I want to kind of touch on in your story. The good thing is you can just let them build up.
Yeah.
Just like like you did. Another option that you could have used those rewards for, besides service, besides accessories, besides parts, you could have used them if you bought a brand new vehicle.
Yeah.
You can use points towards your new vehicle purchase. So say you have $362 sitting in there. You can take that off of your new vehicle purchase.
And that's not that's separate from, what you would get with the credit card, right? I mean, you can do a My GM's redemption, My GM rewards redemption separate.
Yes.
Different from a GM rewards credit card redemption.
Yes.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yes. Which I think it's definitely in the beginning when we were learning all of this and they launched it. It's confusing because there's My GM rewards and then there's My GM rewards card. Rewards, anybody can. You sign up, online, or when you come into the dealership prior to your service, appointment, you sign in, you create an account. Anyone can do that. You don't even have to own a GM vehicle.
Right.
You just service it at a GM.
I got points
dealership.
I got points for non-GM stuff that I had serviced. I mean, I got points for like everything,
Right.
everything that was on a repair order, body shop stuff. I got all sorts of points.
Yeah. And then you have the My GM Rewards card, which is a credit card. And I will, just to use for comparison, kind of like your Southwest, you know, if you have a credit card and you build up points. So with the My GM Rewards credit card, you also build up your points, and you can use those towards new purchase of a vehicle, parts, accessories, service, you know, OnStar.
Oh yeah, you can use it for your OnStar subscription. That's cool.
You know, you can use it for almost anything. So you build those points up as well. My GM Rewards, it's crazy not to sign up for it, and you may already have it and you're not sure, because we've had a rewards points before. Yeah. And so if you had the rewards points prior to and still have the same email address. That is important, because you cannot have an email address for this and for this. They all have to be one email address across the board.
Because that's what identifies you as that customer that should be getting those points.
Yes. It doesn't go by VIN. It's your email, your email address. So if you have the same email address, you are probably accruing points that you may not be aware of. And if you want to know, just call 826-8320 and ask for Christina, and I will be happy to, to look it up. Or ask your salesman or your service when you come in for service. It's nice to know, like, you're coming in for a service and it's going to be you have to get tires. Let's just,
that'd be good to save them up for that.
How wonderful would it be to be, you just watched this video, subscribe and like if you're finding this informative, but you just watched this video and you're like, I'm going to see if I have rewards points, and you log in and there's $362 sitting there that, oh, hey, Phil, I'm going to go ahead and order those tires, and you take $362 off of it. So definitely.
This is probably the most streamlined rewards program. I get it. We had done like W-K specific ones many times over the years. We had different rewards programs, and we had little laser key tag scanners. We had just different systems, and even General Motors, when they were like, hey, we're going to make a across the board reward system. GM Rewards, when it started, was voucher based, right? You had to go into your account and print. You had to have a certain number of points, and then you would print a voucher. Print it. You had to print the voucher. And bring it into the dealership. So that you could redeem it. Finally, they got away from that, and it's direct redemption. It really is a streamlined, easy to use. Like Christina said, you don't have to ask, hey, can you make sure I get points on my account? It's tied to your email.
It's
every repair order you get. And the cool thing is, even when you get stuff that's like, body shop repairs and things like that. I mean, you paid the insurance that's paying for that. So you're going to get the points. Do this.
You do.
Do this. Make sure. I guess another thing that would make sure that you have the email address right. I had an example. If, for example, I started coming to W-K in 2002, getting my car serviced, I had this sweet Hotmail address that I now haven't used for 15 years. You need to tell your service advisor, whoever's writing your ticket, whether it's at the body shop, service, parts, whatever, to update your email address on file to the one that you actually use that's tied to your GM Rewards account. You do all that stuff, you're going to reap some benefits, and it's easy enough once you get through those first little steps to just stack them up and start using them for oil changes or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And how you sign up. The one that we recommend is the easiest is download your brand app. So you have a Chevrolet, download My Chevrolet app. You create your account or log in, and there you go. There's your points up there. You can click on it. You can look and you can see what you can redeem them for. If you have an OnStar subscription, you earn points. You earn rewards on your OnStar subscription every month. Yes. So if you are not taking advantage of that, so let's just say, for example, if you have a $50 service ticket, okay, That is $1.50 worth of rewards that you get back. And you think, well, that's not very much. Yeah. Well, you have OnStar. OnStar is what, $35, $40 a month. And that just continues to build up.
Yeah.
Plus your service visits.
Okay, yeah.
Plus if anything that you spend in the dealership adds up.
Yeah.
Okay. The other way besides the app is go on to mychevrolet.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can go on, your desktop, mychevrolet.com, create account. Bam. It just asks for some basic information.
Gotcha.
Make sure, I cannot express this enough, the email address has to match.
Yeah.
Has to match what we have on file.
Mm-hmm.
If it does not, and you create an account with a new email address, it's not easy to.
You're not going to be able to get those points that you accrued with the old email address. So yeah, if you need help with this, holler at us. We can get it set up right. We want you to be able to use these.
Yep.
And speaking also on the subject of wanting to get you to use these, we send out, notifications because GM tells us, they say, hey,
Alan's going to yell at me.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't hear your watch go off, Christina.
I would say I turned it off. I thought.
GM tells us, they say, hey, you've got these customers that come to your dealership for service or sales or whatever that have like a bunch of points.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we reach out to you. We've sent you some correspondence on that to say, hey, you want to use these? I mean, this isn't like a gimmick. It's not like having a free hot dog sale or anything like that. This is we're just letting you know. The GM has let us know that you've got these points that you can use.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't have to be for a vehicle service.
Right.
It doesn't have to be for a Chevrolet.
Yep.
So what? You've turned over your whole life and now you just drive Hondas. Okay. If you're in this area, you probably get your car serviced here because it's the best place around.
Right.
So you still get points for servicing your Honda that you didn't buy here, but you have to have the app.
Yes.
Now, if you're not on a brand, right? So you can't go to the My Brand app. There's just a My GM Rewards app.
Correct.
That's not branded.
Well, you will have to log in online.
You do that one online.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I thought that would be handy for those that are getting service, but not in the Chevy ecosystem.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. You just go on there and mygm.com and you log in.
Okay.
And even though you don't have a GM, it's okay because you still receive service
You still get service.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that counts for our collision center and stuff like that too, because it is a General Motors center.
Yeah.
So that'd be a big one. Don't forget about that one.
Yeah. I mean, it's there.
Fender bender's like $12,000 to fix. Guess what? Cha-ching. That's a lot of oil changes after that.
Yeah. And for a long time, we didn't really understand it. It's not that we didn't understand it. It's, something new rolls out and it's like, now I have to figure this out. And over time, you're seeing these people come in and Dustin, I've seen them where there's hundreds of dollars, sitting there. And we've reached out to them, hey, you have $750 in your rewards account. Would you like to, use that towards whatever the case may be? And sometimes GM does promotions as well, where they will add, 500 points just because. Yeah. So keep an eye on that. Like log in, find out. Let's see if you have a rewards account because there's money sitting there.
Yeah. Well, we're here to help with that. Definitely reach out to Christina, W-K, or any of us here to make sure that if you have questions about this, that they're answered. We want you guys to be able to take full advantage of this because it is so much easier than it used to be. This isn't a hassle. It's literally just verifying some information so that you can get your stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy and it's free.
Yeah. Those are two great words.
Yeah. Easy, free money.
Yeah.
Three great words.
Easy, free money. Okay. Well, cool.
And I mean, that's it. Pretty basic. Call me if you have any questions or if you don't know if you have rewards. If you don't, we'll get you signed up real quick. And so you can start earning because easy, free money.
Easy, free money.
Yep. So if you found this informative, entertaining, we were a little entertaining on this one. A little bit. Before we hit record, we were pretty
Oh, we were
entertaining.
hilarious. You should have seen us. It was great.
It was. But
funny.
Please like and share and subscribe. I know we are subscribing, our subscribers is just kind of sitting there.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
We need more.
Mean, just and if you have suggestions on videos and questions that you have about your ownership journey on your vehicle, or just about WK or in general vehicles.
Yeah, we're here for that.
Let us know
That's
in
what
the
we
comments.
do all day.
Yeah. So anyways, we appreciate your support, and we will cruise on by and pick you up next week. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
This has been a W-K Burnouts production.